Hello students, today we are going to discuss a new concept, that is your velocity. In my last video we discussed about speed. So in this case what about your velocity? Velocity or speed, they are similar but there is slight difference, and that difference make them two different things. Suppose in speed I am saying that this marker is moving with 10 meter per second, very fast, 10 meter per second. So you can say that from this statement you can say that marker is a moving object. But still there is a confusion. Where it is moving? From where to where? In which direction? How much? In which direction he is moving? So this confusion solved in the next concept, that is your velocity. If we add with change of distance with time, direction, then what we have here, velocity. In case of velocity is the rate of change of movement, rate of change of place from one point to other point in a unified direction. Your definition says that velocity is the rate of change of motion in a specified direction. It is a rate of change of motion. In specified direction. This is a rate of change of motion in specified direction. Means what? In velocity we always mention the direction. Otherwise it is wrong. In velocity we always mention the direction. Always direction in case of velocity. North to south, from point A to point B, that is also direction. Now there are different types of velocity we discussed today. First one is your uniform velocity. Wait, I am putting the ink. So uniform velocity is similar than uniform speed, but in this case in that case we have no direction, in this case we add only direction. So from uniform speed, as we know that uniform speed is a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. This is a definition of your uniform speed. So uniform velocity, it is a velocity when the body covers equal distance in equal interval of time in specified direction. In specified direction, that is your uniform velocity. For example, a car on a highway moving with a speed of 60 km per hour, and it continues this speed or this velocity from one point to other point, that is your uniform velocity. And take another example. Suppose you are moving from Lucknow to Delhi. You are going from Lucknow to Delhi, and with a speed of 60 km per hour, and you never change this speed. It means what? You are in uniform speed. Direction is what? From Lucknow to Delhi. This is also direction. Now, for uniform velocity, we use the word non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity is related different non-unequal distance in equal interval of time is a non-uniform. Unequal distance in equal interval time in specified direction. If you can say this is a little bit right, but perfect one is not this one. In case of perfect one, we always remember that non-uniform velocity, if direction also changes, that is also non-uniform velocity. For example, you always turn the direction, your speed is same, but you always change the direction, then it's not a non-uniform velocity. So what difference is that unequal distance in equal interval of time, unequal distance, that previous one, unequal distance in equal interval of time in a specified direction. That previous I have that direction is one thing, or we can say that equal distance but direction changes. It means what? Take two examples of one examples of each. Unequal distance in equal interval of time in a specified direction. Suppose I am moving from total distance of 500 kilometers. First, in first hour, I cover 100 kilometers with a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. In second hour, I cover only 60 kilometers with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Then again, I cover 100 kilometers per hour and 100 kilometers per hour. Means what? In this case, I am covering unequal distance in equal interval time, that is 1 hour. It is non-uniform velocity from point A to B. Direction is mentioned A to B, that is total distance is 500. Now, same distance, suppose we are moving in a circular track with the same speed. Circular track with the same speed, same velocity. What we have in this case, we are moving from one direction either clockwise or anti-clockwise. In clockwise direction, if we are moving the same speed, but we always change the direction, so it's a non-uniform velocity. I am always using the word speed. You must consider this is a suppose one person moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second. It's a clockwise direction, but this is not a non-uniform because every time it changes its direction. So it is a non-uniform velocity. If direction not changes, then it's a uniform velocity. So this is a basic difference of uniform and non-uniform velocity. This velocity is not also known as a variable velocity. Now we are going to discuss a new topic. Next topic, average velocity. Variable velocity. Sorry, it's average velocity. Average velocity means total distance covered by body in total time in a unified direction. We always use velocity direction, and it's almost same as your speed. So average velocity equals to total distance by total time. Total time. This is your average velocity. You can place the value and find the answer. Now we are going to discuss some new topic, mass and weight. In this mass and weight, these two are different one. One is the other thing, or one is the other thing. So let's discuss what is mass, what is weight. Mass. Mass is the amount of matter contained in a body. Suppose we weigh the mass. We weigh, not weight. We weigh the mass of or measure the mass of this marker. So what is the mass of this? Suppose it's 25 gram. 25 gram means what? This marker contains 25 gram of matter in this body. Which matter? Is plastic, whatever it is, that matter. So mass is the amount of matter. Amount of matter. And its unit is, I am using the word SI unit. SI unit is your kilogram. Not gram, it's a kilogram. It's a kilogram. And then multiple and sub-multiples of kilogram is also is the unit. We all know that how to convert multiples in how to convert 1 kilogram into gram and quintals. That we already discussed in class 6. Now next point is what is weight. We always use, generally we use the word weight. Weight कर लीजिए इसका weight कीजिए, weight of this body is this one. But actually we are saying about mass. What is the weight? Weight is a type of force. A type of force by which towards itself means or towards its center, you can say the perfect. Towards its center. This is your weight. Force by which earth pulls a body towards its center is known as your weight, and this is your force. So unit is always as a force unit, and your unit is kilogram force or Newton, and which is a SI unit. Now, SI unit of the force, this weight is Newton. And then there is a relationship between 1 Newton and 1 kilogram force. What is the definition of kilogram? What is the definition of 1 Newton? You always remember this definition. The amount of force acting on a body when the earth pulls a mass of 100 gram is equal to 1 Newton. towards its center is known as is equal to 1 Newton, is equal to 1 Newton. This is the amount of force. Now, how we measure this mass and weight? Mass and weight. For mass we use simple weighing balance, and but for weight we use spring balance to measure the weight. So that's all for your this unit 2.2. Tomorrow we'll discuss question answer part. As a homework, all of you solve the objective question in your book.